Sheesh. Hello from Brazil. Classic. Welcome back, Marcio. How do you do today? I'm not okay. Actually, no cap. Cap or no cap? I promise. Is that a song? Is that a My Chemical Romance song? I feel like that's like a My Chemical Romance song. How's the camera? I got a new phone like a few weeks back, so I'm in higher definition now. Look at that! You can see the oil on my forehead, the sweat. It's kind of crazy, actually. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my brother is a huge My Chemical Romance fan. CJ says Stone. What's up, man? Great to see you again. Thanks for dropping in. How have you been, CJ? How's life in was it Utah? Colorado, right? It's been a while, man. I'm curious how much I remember about everyone. I have pretty good memory. You've been alright, me? No way, dude. You're kidding. No cap? What happened, man? I thought I had another tally mark on my my list of couples I got together. Married couples. Potential married couples. What happened, man? Life's an itch. It just wasn't going to work out no matter how much we tried. That's ambiguous. That's a nothing burger. What does that mean? No, I'm kidding. I mean, I'm curious if you're comfortable, what more particularly you mean. Maybe I'm a idealist. Ah, that's a classic one, man. She was needing reassurance and texting me every second of the day, and I wasn't able to provide it. Yeah, that's a bad one. Yet common, I feel like, in this day and age. Insecurity, you know? I'm insecure. My girlfriend's insecure. We're all insecure in some way. You have to be secure in your insecurities. But that's a tough one, dude. Because you have to, like, set boundaries, basically. You have to, be honest. And, Yeah, it's a tough situation. I feel like it's one of the more common things I hear. We broke up more so mutually than a heart and rested. How long were you guys together after all? In my last relationship, I think more so the insecure one. Not so much like needing to be in constant contact or texting and stuff, but in other ways. Not long, but I do love her. I just can't provide her what she needs in an emotional way. I mean, I think it's tough because I think she probably feels that she needs that reassurance. But I think that's like a trauma thing. It's what she wants, but it's not what she needs. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. How long? How recently did you guys break up? I think it's bound to be tough and hard. I mean, wasn't it your first relationship in like a long, long time? I don't know what her relationship past was like, but great person. Maybe about a month since we broke. It's tough, man, but maybe it's not over. I mean, it depends. It depends. Like, if she said, like, don't contact her, leave her alone, get the hell out of her life, then definitely don't contact her. But, like, I don't know, a lot of times I think people kind of slip back into it. Are you guys still in contact? Are you guys still talking? It sounds like a workable situation. Yeah, I mean, I think you can provide her with what she needs. I think it's just she needs to realize that the difference between her needs and her wants. And I think insecurity is a really tough one. She has to recognize that her need, her feeling or desire for constant communication, constant reassurance is unhealthy, unrealistic, and it stems from an anxiety. Blake's Too Cold says hello. What's up, man? Shivdata Samgamkar says, where are you from? Like done. Thank you for the like, man. I am from America, but my parents are from Mexico. So Mexican American, you could say. How about you guys? Where are you guys from? I'm gonna guess Pakistan or India. That's usually where people are from. Sri Lanka. Oh shit. Oh wow. Nice. I've gotten one person from Sri Lanka before. Everly says hi. I subscribe. Thank you, Everly. Welcome. She just said we can still be friends. I just know that she will want the relationship over a friendship. I just don't feel it is right to make her believe that we'll be more than that, at least right now. I'm from Minnesota. Very cool. I'm from Indiana. Wow, we got some Middle Americans in the chat. Welcome, my fellow compatriots. CJ, I mean, it's tough, but it's not impossible. It's not like not workable, you know? I feel. And it seems like you obviously really appreciate her and want her as well. I think, you know, you have to expect there to be struggles. I mean, it's your first like relationship, right? So I don't know. I think it's still doable, man. But it's up to you. It's your life. You gotta follow your heart. Blake's too cold says, "How am I?" I'm okay. I'm alright. It's my second time doing this in this week. I used to do this like every day for months or for weeks, and then I burnt out. But I'm giving it another go. I think I have more clarity, and it's a matter of keeping it real, having conversations like this. I do appreciate her. She accepted me for me. I love her for that. Yeah, I mean, I think you guys can still do it, man. Um, yeah. Have you ever done therapy, CJ? What are your thoughts on therapy? I miss her a lot. It's time to, might be time to try it again, man. You just have to be more intentional and more knowledgeable and slow down. I mean, I started couples therapy with my girlfriend. Like, we're having a session in a bit after I'm done doing this, but we've been doing it for we're going into our fourth week, and it's actually really helpful. I mean, humans, we're very complicated, and when you put two humans together, that's even more complicated. So, yeah, and I've been doing regular therapy too, and it all helps. Um, so maybe that could be an option, because a lot of times, like, oh my gosh, hold on a second, what the heck? Oh my god, that is fucking sick. What? Dude, there's a hawk that landed in the tree next to me. It's just chilling up there. Or is it two of them? Or did it kill a bird? Because there's... Oh my god, it might have killed a bird. Because I'm seeing feathers falling on the floor. Dude, I think it killed it. It's fucking chomping on that bird. Look at that, it is. Oh my gosh, that's fucking crazy. I was seeing feathers falling on the floor. Oh my god, Jesus. Jeez. What kind of bird did he catch? Dude, that's gnarly, bro. I don't know how well it shows. Oh, he's gone. And he took his bird with him. That's crazy, look at this shit. He's not nibbling on a bird. Maybe I should have left him alone. That would have been interesting. Anyways. Yeah. What was I gonna say? No. I've talked about there's a YouTuber named Dr. K, healthygamer.gg, and he's amazing, man. Super amazing guy, super amazing resource. But he makes videos on all sorts of things, like mental health stuff, psychological stuff, and it's like really digestible. He's like, I mean, he's not like young, he's not like our age, but he's like probably in his 40s. Um, he's very well acquainted with like the challenges of our generation, of the modern days. Um, so if you are low on money or like can't afford therapy, I would definitely check out that channel, healthygamer.gg, Dr. K. I've learned a lot from him as well. Water J has entered the chat. I am back, man. How have I been? I'm alright. I'm alright. Trying to. I will. Thank you, son. You're welcome, man. Let me type it too for you. In the form of a poll. I still don't know why there's no option for me to type in my own chat. So I have to do a poll and then end it. Oh, there we go. You're welcome, CJ. No, yeah, I don't know. It's been a weird time, man. Anyone else feel that way? Oh no, I made the poll on purpose because I can't type. If I could type, I would just type, but there's no option for me to type in my own chat, in my own live stream. It's always interesting seeing who knows who remembers who. How do you guys... Alright. It seemed like it, Jay. Did you have a breakdown on the bus, or... Breakdowns are unpleasant, but important. Very healthy. It's our body's way of relieving us from some overwhelming feelings. I see. Yeah, it's I mean, I've had breakdowns. My girlfriend has had a lot of breakdowns. It's they suck. They really do. But they're important, and you can learn from them, you know? It probably means that there's something being unaddressed, or some stressor in your life that is not serving you. Something is really taking a toll on you mentally. And yeah, man, it's a chance to reflect, to change something. Life is short, man. Life is too short to be miserable. That's something I learned in the past 2 weeks. Well, I already believed that, but I had this crazy shitty job. Just horrible, man. Worst boss I've ever seen in my life. No instructions, like no... She like... It was a tutoring center, and she put me in front of like a bunch of kids without even knowing me. Where am I working? Well, I'm not working anymore. But when I came back, I started working at this tutoring center, and I lasted 2 weeks. And it was just really poorly run. The lady seemed just so stressed and like miserable, and like she would yell at the employees sometimes, and just like was not responsible, man. Like there was a kid in there that was like special needs, And this is like an after-school tutoring center. And one of the things about China, like when I went to China to teach, like a lot of special needs children are kind of just thrown in the classroom with everyone else, and you kind of just pretend like everything's normal. And I just didn't agree with it. And this kid, just like you couldn't tutor him. Like it was basically babysitting, and basically there was this day. It was actually last week on Monday. Um, he had like a breakdown. He like wanted the teacher's phone, and so I don't know what happened, but it escalated. The teacher might have even hit him with a ruler. I swear I heard them. I swear I heard them talking about a ruler in the other room, and I thought I heard a smack before he run, like before things got worse and worse. But then the kid was just like completely having a tantrum. Yeah, this month, 2 weeks ago. Um, yeah, the kid was just having a complete tantrum, and I basically had to like hold him down. He was trying to attack the teacher, and he was just lost complete control. And me and this other teacher basically just like held him down for like 20-30 minutes. It was ugly. It was stressful. It was horrible. And when I complained about it to the lady, she was to the boss, she was just like, "Oh, don't worry, like he's gone. Like you don't have to worry about him anymore." She's low-key manipulative, is what I've realized. I'm glad I'm gone. I was considering going back because she offered me to pay me more, even more, if I kept working there. But I'm glad I took a break, and I've realized like work sucks. Not all work, but a lot of work. Yeah, it was rough. And I mean, I've been working Uber Eats as well, and I really like that. Um, it's hard, like, if you try to like sign up for Uber Eats now, you can't, or at least in LA, there's no more signups at the moment. But I really like working it because like you can multitask. Like you're just driving around, you can like talk to people, listen to podcasts, listen to music. It's quite enjoyable, and I don't make like a fuck ton, but it's something. And I've been thinking a lot about work and life in general. I feel like in the U.S. we work too much, and we work for the wrong reasons. Yeah, I got an Uber Eats spot. DoorDash is not accepting people right now. Yeah, Uber Eats is. I'm glad I have it. I really am. I really am grateful because, I mean, it's not like considering costs like gas and um, wear and tear on your car, insurance, all that kind of stuff. Like, it definitely comes out to not a whole lot. Probably minimum wage, maybe a little more. But it's, I mean, it's a blessing to have that opportunity to just like be able to go out and work whenever I want to and make something, so I don't have to put up with some shitty job. Yeah, go talk to her. Just don't be weird. College lounge. But you know, I feel like I'm feeling optimistic. I feel like I'm feeling like I'm having clarity again. I don't think I'm crazy. I think society is crazy. Blue says hi. Unfortunately, I'm stuck in the airport for weather delays, but that means I gotta join you for a bit, which is nice. What's up, man? Welcome back. Like, you know, I feel like in the U.S. we're kind of conditioned to just work to make money and just make more and more money. But it's like, what are we making money for? Like we are constantly thinking about the future, retirement, investing, owning properties, being rich. But like in terms of like actual needs, like most people in the US have their needs. Food, water, shelter. And I feel like a lot of times we confuse our wants with our needs. Don't make excuses, Jay. Just go for it, bro. That's true. If you force it, you will be weird. All we really need is a house paid off, keeping the lights on, food on the table is cheap. Yeah. I mean, renting is ass, man. If I had a rent right now, I would fucking get the hell out of here. That would be like half my work is just to exist. I'm back with my parents, so that's good enough. I'm grateful for that. Yeah, it's been a lot better than I was expecting. But I do think I'm leave the nest again soon. $900 for everything. That's pretty good. I assume it's cheaper in Colorado than California. Where are you heading to, Blue? You said you were at the airport. Rip Jason's channel, he deleted it. Huh. S-Con, do you guys remember S-Con? He deleted it there too. His channel. We're getting up there. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the US is just really expensive, man. Maybe it's the world. Maybe it's a global thing. Because in China, I mean, it's not looking very good either. A lot of college graduates unable to find a job. Same in the US. Trying to get to Ohio for work, but weather's in the way. That's cool. 1,300 for a studio. A single would probably be 1,300 in LA or in like SF. Akron, Ohio. Is that where you're going, Blue? Akron? Akron? We haven't talked to him, so he's alright. Yeah, I mean, Khan deleted his channel too. I feel like it's like a spur of the moment thing. But hopefully he's doing okay. I guess like my best idea right now is like make enough money in the coming weeks to like have a financial cushion again, and then head out of the US, maybe back to Asia. Maybe do travel vlogs in China or something. I don't know. Columbus. First time in Ohio. Enjoy question mark. Columbus is raw. Blue says not Mexico. I mean, I was in Mexico. I don't know. I feel like I mean Mexico would probably be good too. But I feel like I've been happiest in China. And I feel like there's the most need for like understanding between like the US and China. I feel like it would be very fulfilling to show what life is like. And I think a lot of people have very negative perceptions of China. I mean, the government's one thing, the people's a whole other thing. But I feel like the people are just overwhelmingly very nice, very welcoming. They get really excited when you speak their language. But yeah. I work for a software company. Beautiful mission. Yeah. And I feel like, you know, when I have my moments of clarity, like I can figure out like my whys, like what do I want to do and why. I feel like it's so much harder once I'm like, I don't know, back in society, back in the system. It's easy to lose yourself again, to lose that clarity. I'd love to move back to Cali. Housing costs too much. Cali is expensive, man. And it's crazy because, like, I mean, let's say renting in California, studio, probably at least $1,500. And, like, it's crazy how much the US dollar, how much further it goes in other countries. Like, when I was in Thailand, I could spend, like hotel and food and everything, like, less than, like, $100 in a week. And I feel like here in Cali, like, if I try to eat out and stuff, like, $100 just for food in a week. But, like, the hotels were, like, $10-15 each day. And so, like, I feel like it's not worth spending money here, man. It's a great place to make money. I feel like that's what the US is, ultimately. A great place to grind to make your money, but I mean, would I rather spend a week renting by myself in California or a month traveling around Thailand, you know? Or China, or... Man, I watched a video recently of a dude travel vlogging in Burma, Myanmar, and he was spending like $1 on a meal. $1 USD. 15 inches for a closet. Thailand sounds incredible. It's on my short list. Thailand is incredible, man. I recommend. Country music's good. I have a short playlist of country music. Jameson was in here yesterday for a bit. What is a short list? You guys both use that word. Is that like a bucket list? Why have I never heard that before? Short list. I would definitely go, man. You have to make it happen. You have to plan it out. Things won't just come. Things won't just fall into place unless we make it fall into place. It's hard. Easier said than done. But that's when I felt most alive, man, when I've just made the things I really want to do happen. No matter what. Top 5 places. Oh, okay. Things you will make happen soon. I see. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's weird. Like, I think, I mean, there's a lot of different ways to travel. I think, like, vacation type traveling, you can get, like, desensitized. Like, I've talked about that before. Like, if you're just trying to, like, eat the best food, see the coolest places, I feel like you can kind of get desensitized to it. Like, your dopamine receptors clog up. But, I don't know, there are people who travel all the time. Non-stop. I'm going camping today, so I'll be off in the forest with my girlfriend, and I'm hoping I can find some more clarity there, you know? I tend to. The best ideas, the truest desires come when we are by ourselves, not influenced by society, by the people around us. Instagram, social media, the news, friends, family. My favorite way to travel is just to land somewhere and explore, meet people, and follow recommendations. Go where the wind takes you. Yeah, honestly, dude, like, my favorite trip ever was my favorite, my favorite trip ever was my solo trip that I did in China. I went to, it was like we had like a 5-day weekend, from school. And, I mean, in China there's so many people, and like, people go everywhere during holidays. So a lot of times the tickets run out. Familyologist is back. What's up? Familyologist. Welcome back. But yeah, like, all the tickets had run out, and so I was just looking at the maps, just seeing if I could just find like a random place to go to. And I found this random ticket to this random city a few hours away. It was called Shaoguan. And I took it. I went by myself, no plan. I picked a hotel, and that was it. And I looked up a bit, like, things to do around there. But otherwise, like, I just walked around, explored. I met a guy at this jewelry shop. It was really nice. I went to like a Buddhist temple. All these things. It was really, really cool. And I feel like just the act of being on my own, away from people, in a foreign country, like, it was when I had the idea of making this YouTube channel. Take care, Blue. The origin of this YouTube channel was when I took that solo trip in China. And, you know, I feel like I've longed for something like that again. Some like, retreat, solo retreat by myself, to really find myself again and figure out what I want to do. Familyologist says, how are you? I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm decent. How about you? How have you been? Let me check the time. Okay. Anthrax. That sounds familiar. I forget why we were talking about that. I think Jason mentioned something about metal music or something. We talked about thrash metal. How would you guys rate your life satisfaction on a scale of 1 to 10? One to 10, what's your life satisfaction? 6.5 for CJ. Decent. I feel like I'm similar right now. Like a 6, 6.5. I have what I need and I'm complacent with it. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, it's definitely important to be grateful for what we have. I just feel like there's like in a lot of the world, they want to come to like the US because like they have a shitty life in some way, like maybe they're stressed out, they have to work. I feel like in the US, I mean, I've talked about this before, like we're like, our starting point is like people's like end point. Like in a lot of poor countries, people want to come here, they want to make money, they want to live comfortably. But I feel like once you're born at that point, where like you don't have any struggle, like you're not fighting to survive, like you're comfortable, like I feel like there's a new problem that arises, which is like, what do we do with our lives? I feel like there's a lack of purpose. We're no longer living to survive. Now it's like a question of like, what are we living for? Does that make sense? If I asked you guys like, why are you alive, would you have an answer? I think at times I have an answer, but I feel like lately I've lost touch with that. Yeah, I see the chats, Jason. Or Jay. I'm just trying to stick on topic. I guess it is a heavy question, but is it not an important one? What What do we have to live or die for? I don't know. It's something it's something that's been on my mind a lot lately. You know what I'm gonna say? It's not deep enough. You know, it's funny, like, I remember with my ex, um, she would always think that I'm like reading too deeply into things, which maybe I am sometimes. But I feel like she wasn't reading deeply enough into things. I feel like she was very avoidant of conflict, avoidant of problems, avoidant of serious things. But what did they say? Life keeps track. No, what did they say? Your body's keeping count. No, that's not it. Fuck, what is it? There's some like phrase that's like basically what I'm getting at is like things don't just go away. Like we can run away, we can hide, we can distract ourselves, but like everything that we don't address or we don't process like affects our health. It stays in our system. And like I feel like with my ex, she was very avoidant of things, just wanted to live on like a blissful fairyland and not touch on the serious things in life. They're unpleasant, but they're necessary. And if you don't address them, eventually life will make you address them. You know? It's like a breakdown. If you don't address all the negativity in your system, eventually, I mean, it depends the type of breakdown. Like if you're too stressed, then eventually you'll break down from stress. It doesn't just go away. It requires processing. When I say that I'm using it in a joking sense, I'm not actually trying to critique, if that makes sense. No, yeah, I got you. Anyways, I do have to run. I have couples therapy now. I hope, I don't know, I hope you guys learned something. Or thought about something. Or maybe you will learn or think about something in the future from what we've talked about today. But anyways, I'm out of here. Any last words? Have a great day. I hope you have a great session. You always make me think about things. I appreciate that. Thanks, man. I'm glad to hear that. Maybe that's part of my purpose with these lives. I don't always have the answers, but that doesn't mean we can't ask questions together, discuss and learn and think. Alright. Peace out. Later, guys.